Jeff, Zach, thanks for joining me.
Hey, Steve, thanks for having us again.
Good to have you again. And we are once again covering another article from the media of problems in office, big tech downsizing their office space. Even with, say, in San Francisco, AI, we're actually still seeing pullbacks from big tech when you look at the entire space. And for tech-heavy downtown areas, again, San Francisco comes to mind. We're still seeing a lot of challenges. Uh, some of your thoughts on the media's coverage and focus on the issues with tech, remote work, and the office space.
Well, look, Apple
Uh,
firing 600 people and shuttering their whole self-autonomous driving vehicle. I mean, maybe they can't have themselves driven home. They might have to ride a bike or drive themselves. That's tough. But Apple didn't downsize their office space, right? And a lot of other companies didn't. In fact, they're expanding and transitioning to other areas. I think that's, the job side is unfortunate. And I think there's a bit of a self-correction from overhiring potentially that happens in every industry. But I think the reports are always overblown because we're seeing stronger demand for office than you would expect. I mentioned probably 3 months ago on another video that there are trophy office assets sitting very close to where I am, probably 2 miles the way the crow flies, where I'm sitting right now, over 500,000 square feet, fully 100% occupied at rates that your eyes would bug out of your head with a waiting list. So a lot of it is very overblown. It's unfortunate for the people working there, but it's not translating necessarily to the bloodbath that people are claiming.
well, isn't this really kind of by design anyway? I don't know that anybody's ever considered the fact that media is just looking to show the bloodbath story so they get clicks. But from the side of office and the side of tech, wasn't tech designed so they could build out their platform, find the best ones, get rid of the other ones, reduce their footprint, and continue moving forward with the best instead of just the most amount of employees? I don't know if that's necessarily true, but it seems like it could be. There's a lot of bugs you got to fix. You need a lot of people to fix those bugs and find them. And as you do fix them, you may not need that many people.
Well, I also think there's a little bit of that's like, hey, it's 2008 again. Everything's crashing. And it's like, no, you know what? That was an anomaly, really. And that's entirely different topic. But for the most part, almost always real estate's composed of lots of different markets that are doing different things. And you got to do your research to find out, which one's doing well, which one's doing badly. I can go for a jog outside my house and I'm going to see a ton of retail and medical office and other types of offices that are really full. And then I go past the Netflix parking lot and I'm like, damn, that's pretty empty. So yeah, there's some segments that are having some problems and some issues. That's part of being an investor in real estate. You have to do your damn homework. And even when you do it, you want to have some level of diversification, because there are going to be some regions, some markets, some categories that are doing badly while others are doing well. And that's all I'm seeing here is like, yeah. Some downtown offices that are tech heavy are having some problems, and some other areas like mixed use is doing great. Those places that are building kind of lifestyles, communities where you
Yeah.
shop, you work, you maybe go to a hotel. We know a lot of those properties are just doing great.
Well, let me say one other thing. You talked about diversification and putting together, different interconnected assets that kind of support and play off of each other. And it's traditional financial structuring, right? You're not buying one stock only. You're going to make a portfolio that's going to have some stocks, some bonds. You're going to have long-term, short-term, intermediate-term bonds. You might have some commodities. You might have physical assets, etc. But that's called, balancing a portfolio. Um, would it be interesting for some of our viewers, and this is where I, comment, send us a message, something, putting together a diversified fund as opposed to individual investments, where we do a lot of that legwork for you and we put together assets that work together to give you diversification.
Yeah,
Yeah, great. Hey,
I was going to add to it as well. It's like, a lot of what we do in addition to that is, and putting that together is finding out about the demographics, see where the demographics are going to, support our theories on the real estate as well. And that's kind of exactly what I think, Zach, you're leading to is, doing it more as a portfolio instead of just one individual asset.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, let us know. Let us know content topics you'd like us to cover. If you'd like to hear more on diversification, give us a thumbs up if you appreciated the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Visit our website, selectfincap.com, and email us to let us know you might be interested in hearing about future investments. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks for stopping by.